Enchanted golden apples are the rarest item in Minecraft, and while you can find them at ruined portals, your chance is only 1.5%. So for 3 hours, I flew around my entire world and opened up chests at all the ruined portals, just to see if I was lucky. Oh, ouch! So if you happen to stumble across one, you are very, very lucky. Since creating my disc farm, I've been able to get every single disc except for Pigstep, 5, and Otherside. Pigstep is the rarest of all the discs and can only be found in Bastion Remnants, and even then it's only a 5.6% chance that you'll find it. To make matters worse, each Bastion Remnant only has 2 to 7 chests total. This means I potentially have to raid several Bastion Remnants, which are notoriously deadly. Seven Bastion Remnants later, I finally found it. Oh, and also I found a snout banner pattern. Apparently those are really rare too. Drowns have a 6.25% chance of spawning with a trident. Of those that spawn with a trident, only 8.5% will drop it. With looting 3, our chances increase to 11.5%. So the question is, how many drowns do we have to kill before we get a trident? Ooh, a trident boy. Nope. Oh, maybe this one? Nope. After cleaning up the aftermath, there it was, the elusive trident. Oh, I hope that comes back. How rare is it to spawn near Mushroom Island? I wanted to try this out, so I created a new world until I spawned near the Mushroom Island. One time, I spawned near an ice village. That was cool. Another time, I spawned near a pillager outpost, which had never happened to me before. But during my test, I never spawned close to a mushroom island. So if I were you, I would just use a seed, unless of course you want to prank your friends and tell them they're dumb if they can't do it. If you raid a pillager outpost, you can find a goat horn 100% of the time. Unfortunately, there's 8 different varieties, and only 4 of them can be found here. The other 4 can only be dropped by a specific type of goat and under very specific circumstances. First, you need to get a screaming goat. How do you know it's screaming? Well, that's actually a good question. Second, you need to stay super still until the goat starts to ram at you. Then you have to dodge it before it hits you. Okay, that one didn't really work. Let's try this again. If you successfully dodge it and the goat hits a naturally placed block, you can get the horn. Why would you need one? Well, when you blow it, anyone on your server that's within 256 blocks can hear it, so it's kind of cool if you ask me. Axolotls are super cute, but also super rare, and that's mostly because the biome that they live in is kind of hard to get to. And the blue ones are even rarer. You can only get it by breeding 2 together. So that's why I built this pen so I can breed them until a blue one appears. I might be here a while since it's only a 1 in 1,200 chance that it's gonna happen. Banners are a nice way to flex because some of them are actually really rare. I have the snout pattern and that one can only be found in the Bastion Remnants, so it's kind of rare. But there's one that's even more rare, and that's because it requires you to use an enchanted golden apple. It seems like such a waste to use such a valuable resource on something so trivial, but hey, banners are for flexing, right? If you breed 2 red mushrooms together, there's a 1 in 1,024 chance that it will be a brown one. If you don't want to wait that long and you really want the unique brown one, just use some lightning. Oh, and watch out for those skeleton dudes too. They can be deadly. I really wanted to find a pink sheep. It had only happened to me once before, and that was before I realized how rare of an occurrence it actually is. You can dye them all sorts of different colors, but there are only 6 natural types: white, black, 2 shades of gray, brown, and pink, with pink having only a 0.164% chance of spawning. I did find a brown one, which was definitely unique. And I got into a trident match with another trident dude, which was fun. I also found a woodland mansion, which those are really hard to come by too. But no pink sheep. Finally, after searching for a really, really long time, I thought I saw one, but it was just a pig. To complete my disc collection, I need 5 and other side. And I have the best chance of finding both of them in an ancient city. I hate ancient cities. They make me so stressed out, but I also really want these discs. Hey, more enchanted golden apples. Okay, so there's 2 warden spawn blocks right next to this chest. That means the loot is gonna be really good, right? Let me just drink this potion real quick. Yeah. Well, let me just check the chest real quick. It's probably gonna be worth it. Oh my god, it wasn't even worth it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Luckily, we got away and we were able to get the discs. Occasionally, foxes will spawn with an item in their mouth. Frequently, it's a pelt or a rabbit's foot. If you give it something it likes, in this case, a salmon, it'll drop whatever is in its mouth and then eat the food. Rarely, foxes will spawn with emeralds in their mouths. This means that they can be a great source of emeralds for your villager trades, albeit a little unreliable. If you give a fox a totem of undying, it'll pick it up. And if you kill it, well, let's just say it gets another life. You probably know that you can turn a bunch of pigs into zombified piglins just by injecting them with a little bit of lightning. Sometimes, on very rare occasions, a zombified piglin jockey will spawn when this happens. Oh, I think I heard a chicken. There he is. If you're gonna do this though, just be careful because you definitely do not want to fall in there when you're cleaning up after yourself. Hey guys, I'm trying to build a community of people who are passionate about gaming, and I really want to create a wholesome space for all of us. Video games have always been a place of escape for me, and I really want to share that with other people. I hope that my content helps you have a little bit brighter of a day. There's so much shit that's going on in the world, and I really want this to be a place where you can laugh, relax, and maybe even learn a thing or two. So if this kind of stuff jives with you, please consider subscribing. Right now, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs so that I can keep making videos for you. I've invested a lot of my own time and money into making these videos, and I couldn't do it without all of the people who've subbed prior. Thank you guys. If you have any suggestions, ideas, or feedback of what you'd like to see next, feel free to drop a comment. I actually do read them. And above all else, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and whatever it is that you're going through, we're gonna get through it together. I'll see you guys next time.